candy for my unique plans. Today, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different because I'm going to create a gift idea and tracker to keep in my purse during the holiday season using some of the Cocoa Daisy free printables. I have been anxiously awaiting the arrival of my December cranberry rose kit, but unfortunately it's not here yet. It should be here any day, but I really needed something that I could start using right away. So I went out and I found the December 2019 printables, which was Nordic Woods, I think is the name of the kit, and decided I wanted to do kind of a personal size notebook that I could carry with me now to start writing down gift ideas, or when I'm with people or around the grandkids, jotting down clothing sizes and interests, so when I'm out and about, I've got all the information I need. So I found this dot grid personal sized page, and I printed out 4 copies, cut it out, laid it on my printer, made it so I could get 4 on a page, and printed them double-sided. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to use my paper trimmer and oops, I'm going to need to get that size back out. So I'm going to cut these down. The personal size Dory is 3.5 by 5. So I thought that was a really good size. Gives me lots of room. Sorry, gives me lots of room to write, but still keeps it small enough that it's something that I can easily carry with me. Okay, so we're going to line these up. Let's see here. Let's take this one off at the top. And then let's see how we are on the size. So I think I'm just a little bit over. It's kind of hard to see 5 on here because it's right where it splits. But I want to make sure that I get all of these the same size. So we're going to get this first set cut. And there it goes. All right. So here's one. And I'm cutting 2 pages at a time. I kind of figured out how many people I needed to purchase gifts for, and made sure that I was going to have that many pages with, oops, a little bit too long there, with a couple of extra pages to focus in on groceries, things I need to get for around the house, decorating things, so forth and so on. Okay. So I'm going to take one of these that I've already cut. We're going to use it just to make 100% sure, since I'm having to cut right there. I think my blade's getting a little bit dull. Having to cut right there on the line, that everything is working out to be the same size. And I always have a pair of scissors handy because I think my blade's getting a little dull, and if I try to do too many pages at once, it just doesn't work out very well. All right, so gonna set that off to the side now. I got all of my pages cut out, and they are so super cute. Forgot to grab my stapler. Trying to figure out if I can do this. Nope, my regular stapler is going to be just a little bit too short. So I'm going to have to get out the big boy. Alright, the next thing I need to do is I need to fold my pages. So I've got my scoring board here. And I'm just going to take one and fold it really, really in half so that I can see if I've done this right. Oh, perfect. Lines up at 3.5. So since I'm using a 28-pound paper, I'm only going to score 2 sheets at a time. So I want to make sure I get them scored. 3.5. Well, it's pretty bad. Even with the score, I did not fold that one very well. And take these and score them at 3.5. And let's score these. And, you know, if you don't have a scoreboard, that's fine. You don't necessarily need one. You could just line the edges up. This. You can do a couple different things. You can line your edges up, and if you have a bone folder, you can just take it and get that nice fold. Or if you don't have a bone folder, you can do it with just your finger, your fingernail. You can take the edge of your stapler, credit card, washi cutter. All right, so now I've got 4 sets, and I'm just going to take these, and we're going to put them together. I'm going to line those folds up. And we're going to make sure that we're getting them all the way open. Now, I have a long arm stapler that I'm going to use. If the only thing that you have is a regular stapler, you can still make it work. So, I'm going to do this first one and just kind of show you. If I didn't have my long arm stapler, what I'd do, I would open my stapler up and I would grab, I'm just going to do it right on this because this is foam board, so it'll protect the table. And I'd line it up just like that, and I'd make sure that I had something to protect the table, whether it was a piece of foam board or I've used, you know, a stack of newspaper, whatever I have on hand. And you just push that down, and then you fold the staple over. So you're doing part of the stapler's work for it, but that's a great way to staple booklets that are maybe a little bit longer than what your stapler will handle. Okay, so I've got my booklet. So now I need a cover. So I took the same Nordic Wood printables, and I actually printed off a few different things. There was this longer, wider banner that said December. I took these swirls off the top of a couple of pages. This little keep calm no matter what journaling card. This is the top of a page, and I flipped it. And then the Nordic Woods gnomes, because I think they're just so darn cute. So I took all of the different elements from the printables that I wanted, laid them on my printer, and did a copy onto a piece of just regular printer paper first to make sure I had everything laid out right, sized right, and then I did a copy onto just a piece of white cardstock. So I'm just kind of lining it up to help me find center a little bit. And I actually made this cover so it was a 1/4 inch taller and wider than the inserts. So it's going to be just a little bit bigger, but not too much. All right. So, got my cover. Put my folder away here. I grabbed my We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile because I just wanted to do a little rounding on the corners. And I'm just doing the 1/4 inch. I think it gives it just a nice finished look, and it doesn't have that sharp point. So I'm going to use my long arm stapler to finish putting this together. So I'm going to set this in here, and I know where the staple goes, and then mine has this adjust bar. So I'm going to take my insert, I'm going to put it in and kind of center it in this. I want to make sure that the open side of the staple goes inside. Remember how I had that. I'm just going to kind of double check my alignment here. Put one in on that end. We're going to put one in on this end. And because it's smaller, I don't really feel like I need to put one in the middle. So, there you have it. We have just made a December Keep Calm No Matter What notebook. And the way I'm going to use this, each page I will write somebody's name, and every person that's on my gift list is going to have their own individual page. And then in the back, I'll have a couple of pages for groceries that I need to get, things that I need to get for around the house. Sometimes when I'm out, I'll see decorations, but I got to check what I've got at home first. So this is the perfect size to fit in my purse. It's super cute. I love the way it turned out. And it's all done using free printables. So there you have it. There is my Christmas gift tracking paper. Tracking notebook, whatever you want to call it. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button below. If you want to see more of my videos, consider subscribing. And happy planning, everyone!